It was the United States which cut off India in 1965. It was the United States thereafter which did not resume. So if they didn't want to sell it to us, that cannot then become a complaint against us. If there are countries who respect and recognize the value of American technology and want to acquire it, and there should be easier pathways than the current one. So we certainly expect a more substantial level, higher quality defense relationship as a result. The way the flows would come at us, already we are today struggling with some very serious adverse trade balances. There are deep concerns in this country about the hollowing out of our industrial capacity. We believe that we are getting, again, a lot of unfair competition out of economies east of India. For sake of diplomacy, I will not take names. I think all these were factors into our thinking.
And getting back to the, this energy in defense industry, security cooperation with the United States, traditionally for defense industry cooperation, your main partner was Russia. And that was a point of tension, as I recall, with the United States. But the relationship between the United States and Russia has taken a dramatic turn. So has that tension now been eased?
Well, I am not sure I would quite call it a tension. India was importing defense equipment from the United States till 1965. It was the United States which cut off India in 1965. It was the United States thereafter which did not resume sale of defense equipment to India from 1965 till 2006, barring one exception. So, it wasn't, if India turned to Soviet Union and thereafter to Russia, to a large extent, it was a situation also created by the United States, which actually consciously had a policy of not supplying military equipment to India. So if they didn't want to sell it to us, that cannot then become a complaint against us. So they changed their policy in 2006, 2005, 2006, and then it resumed. So, and now it was not that we bought only from Russia. In that same period, if you look, we bought planes from UK, we bought from France, we bought equipment from Germany, we bought from Israel. We had, the Indian military or the Indian defense system would like at any given time to have multiple options and pick what it considers to be in its interest. The US took itself out of this option game. It brought itself back into the option game. If you are now an option, it's a multipolar world, you've got to compete.
India has, because of its political traditions and history and experience, we are conditioned to deal with situations and challenges, think it through for ourselves, and essentially make decisions based on what capabilities we have and what we are able to leverage from the world. And that's because, we have never been an alliance partner. So by the nature of our foreign policy structure, our strategic choices, we sort of have that mindset and approach. Now, obviously, Europe has a very different history. And so some of the predicaments that Europe faces today are experiences perhaps which for us are normal. That's the way we have grown up and built our foreign policy. I would say in this world that we now are, where there is both in terms of looking, countries are much more narrowly focused on their interest. not just narrowly focused, also have a much shorter timeline. It's a much more immediate interest that is driving decisions and calculations. And I would say, shall we say, the interests of others and of the larger environment is less of a factor.
Interesting.
So this kind of world which today there is, now I'm not saying everybody has that habit, but confronted with those prospects, we have the ability to deal with it. At the same time, we ourselves have, beliefs, values, solidarity. We do things for other countries. We do things for the world. We think it's a good thing to do all those things.
Yeah.
And we are equally comfortable dealing with other countries who have that bent of mind. So in that sense, I would say a more differentiated world. Give me the situation when I look at the partner or the, what I'm confronted with, I will come up with that aspect of my sort of capability. So those who are more direct and transactional, be more direct and transactional with them. Those who have a longer view and a broader philosophical outlook of a better world, let that side of you flow as well.